Passing through now is an IET 800-015, which is pulling into London Paddington on a empty coach stock movement with a two-tone as he pulls into the platform down there. I believe he's going to join up with a service to go out again, as he is coming in on platform 1 as a 5 car, and there is already a 5 car in on 1, so that will soon become a 10 car. Approaching now is another 5 car IET. One tone of 800-027, pulling into London Paddington with passengers. This will be working the 13:59 Cheltenham Spa service, which will indeed get in for 15:59. It's 2 minutes behind schedule. This is quite rare. Platform, hold on. That's platform 3 and 1 coming at bang on the same time. 2 5 cars. That's a nice sight down there. 800-015, 800-027, side by side on the approach to London Pad. Must say I like Royal Oak. The only thing I argue about this place is that when a tube comes, it blocks my view of this line. But I like it because you get to see everything coming out of Pad this way. And there is an IET coming, so the next clip will be this IET on the path. Departing out now is a 9 car IET, I believe this is. 800-307. Off the Bath Spa, departing London Paddington. Very busy looking Bath Spa service, with its next stop allocated to be Didcot Parkway. But I know those trains call at Reading, so I believe he will serve Reading. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's unusual that a Bath Spa Bristol service does not stop at Reading, so I only thought that was Cheltenham's and Worcester's, so we'll find that one out another time. Coming on the approach to London Paddington now is a Heathrow Express 387 electric multiple unit. Mega tones off the driver. 387135 leads into London Paddington with 387137 on the rear, taking in all the people that have flown in from different countries into London Paddington's terminus, taking only 15 minutes from the Central and 21 minutes from Terminal 5. And I believe coming out, just behind that is the Penzance service from London Paddington, which has just left. This is 1 Charlie 88 802113. It does not have a announcement on the side of it. That means the PIS hasn't been set up properly on the IET, but that's fine. I can tell where he's going because he is the 1603 off Pad. Off he goes. Yep, I recognise the TM. That is a Plymouth late train manager. Off that departs for Penzance. Calling at the stations Reading, Taunton, Tiverton Parkway, Exeter, St David's, Newton Abbot, Totnes, Ivy Bridge, Plymouth, Saltash, St Germans, Lisgar, Bodmin Parkway, Lostwithiel, Parsons, Oslo, Truro, Redruth, Camborne, Hale, St Earth, and arriving into Penzance for 2120. Okay, a passing through now is 387171 and 387167. Off you Didcot Parkway. And there it goes, passing Royal Oak on the departure from London Paddington, as it collides with an IET just going past it by a mere inch. Cool little sight that. I love the points here out of Royal Oak. Royal Oak Junction is where all the points are decided for the Paddington services, so it's one of my favourite train spotting places now. This is my first time I've been here, and it's becoming my favourite very quickly. (802-109) is the 1343 Exeter St David's to London Paddington service. So that is the Exeter St David's to London service. Okay. That's fine, let that depart. Okay, I'll quickly reset as Electro Star come in at Heathrow, so see you in a mo. And passing through now is a Heathrow Express 387 Electro Star. The Heathrow 387s are very cool. I like the livery on the Heathrow. Oh look, we got some pride, we got some celebrations, and we got the classic Heathrow London livery. Off that goes for Heathrow Terminal 5. And over there you got a London Underground train pulling in briefly. So that makes a nice change. Okay, departing out now is an IET, passing Royal Oak, bound for, this is 800 018, not in service by the looks of it on the blind. That is off to North Pole Depot from London Paddington. I believe this would have come in on an Oxford service and is now shifting off to the depot as he is not needed. He probably will come back out about 8 tonight or something and do one of the final trips up the Cotswolds. But we'll see where we get with 800 018. Just to mention, off goes the tube. I mean, this video is more primarily on GWR, so I'll focus on 800 018. Off that goes. Just so everybody knows as well, I'd like to give you all a good recommendation. The station I'm standing at is Royal Oak. It is a tube-owned station by TfL, so Transport for London. If you care to come down, go to the Paddington over there. Go to the tube, circle Hammersmith. It will stop you here. And just, yeah, come train spotting here. Give it a go. Because when the trains come over the points, it looks really cool. Because you sometimes get crossovers. Like the Electro Star IET I had a minute ago and all that. I mean, I wish this was HST season. I would have loved to have stood here and filmed 093 like this, or 172 Harry Patch and any of that other things, or 185 Inner City Classic, or 002 Kenneth Grange, or 162X at a panel signal box, or you name it, I probably would have loved it. But yeah, it's nice to still get some of the special liveries you might get with Great Western Railway. So yeah, here comes an IET passing for, I believe this may be the Swansea. I'm not 100% sure, but I guess we'll find out. 800 319, this is the Great Malvern service from London Paddington to Great Malvern. Apparently, this is straight to Oxford according to the thing on here. And this Oxford service, Great Malvern service, is being chased down by another 5-car IET. So this is nice, it's getting chased down by other services. And here we have, passing through now, is a Great Western Railway 5-coach IET. (800 034). It is on the 1618 Swansea service, I believe this is. No, sorry, my incorrection. He's the delayed 1548 by the looks of it. Because it says on his blind 1613, so that's what time he's due off Reading, so he is running 30 late. He has some catching up to do 034. I reckon they may run him fast through Wales if that gets too late, because he will need to turn around imminently and run a service back to Pad, so they will need him in Swansea pronto. Okay, approaching in now is a Heathrow Express 8-coach 387 electric multiple unit. This train is pulling into London Paddington on time. 387141 is the leading 387 and 387130 is on the rear. And here comes a Circle Line or Hammersmith and City Line service to Hammersmith. Doesn't really bother me which one it is because they both go to Hammersmith. I mean, there's a tube here as well, but you know, if I was doing, I mean, I've got my own video on tubes, so that's individual. Okay, and for what I can see that's approaching in now is 800 011 and 800 023. Finishing off a Swansea to London Paddington service. Passing Royal Oak on 5 minutes behind schedule. This is 800 011 leading at the front. And 800 023, the prototype interior and the rear half of the train. This is in reverse formation. The rear set's in reverse formation, as first class is normally situated in the middle of the rear set and the front of the front set. So it's interesting that it's at both ends. It wouldn't be good if they sent that to Cornwall. It'd be a big wheelchair hazard, I would say. But yeah, it's nice to see 800 023 again. I had that from Newport before to Swindon. That was a nice ride. And as you can see coming over there, just behind the 800-023 is another IET. That's the other Swansea service, going to Swansea. This is a 5-car IET, 800-015. Off it goes to Cardiff Central. The 1618 is usually Swansea. I think he's been short terminated. But yes, off he goes. Approaching in now, I believe this is 800-310, pulling into the approach road to London Paddington. This is in reverse formation by the looks of it, so not so nice. Yep, coach A for Alpha is leading. This is not in service by the looks of it, so this is a empty coaching stop movement. And then a tube, of course, has to come and fucking block it, excuse my language. But the tube always has to ruin us. Perfect video. Luckily, I still get the back of the train in because the tube stops just past this little bit here, so there you go. Off goes 800-310. Let's put some zoom on it so you get to see the back of it. Approaching in now is 800-320. Coming in from a Cotswold service with some tones down there. Well, tones are tones, even if they're not down for me, I still put them down. And here's 800-320. Which is nice to see. Departing out now is a Heathrow Express 8-car. 387137 at the front. 387135 again. Amazing. Approaching now is a 387. Three 7156 is leading. And 154's on the rear. Approaching in now is 1 Alpha 86, 1316, Plymouth to London Paddington service. Pulling past Royal Oak on the approach to London Paddington. He's taking it nice and slowly because there's plenty of IETs parked in pad at the moment. So he is on the deed waiting for his platform of choice. Approaching in now is 387136 with 387134. And of course the tube's there to block my view again. Thank you very much, you stupid Hammersmith and City Line Circle Line train. Oh, S7 stocks. There, off goes the 387. Parting out now is a 5-car IET. (800-027). Off it goes to Cheltenham Spa. Pulling up the fast line. Off goes 802112, pulling into London Paddington on a Plymouth service. This is 1 Alpha 86. 13:16 off Plymouth, 16:29 into pad, running about 10 minutes late now. Okay, approaching it now is another IET. 800-315. Here it goes, pulling into London Paddington, or the busiest service. Quite fast for London Paddington approach. Mess. Okay, passing through now is an IET. (802-109) is off to Paynton. Oh, goodness me, it's a Paynton service. It's 802-109. I forgot they have a late Paynton on a Saturday. Still trying to get it in the shot without this tube train completely photo bombing it. Or video bombing it. Alright then, off that Paynton goes.